Yeah, dark side does not have me blocked onto it. Cox.
So Sean is live. Second trial. Really? He's doing second trial now?
Yeah. Fuck the clock out. Ah, Cox. Yeah, fuck the clock out. I'm giving snits. The Borat killer, yes. The Borat killer. Whatever.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the back end, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off,
yeah, I know.
Let's talk about the
He's been streaming.
weapon.
He's been streaming all day. Cox.
Actually, this is real shit now, I think.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That
So he's
certainly
trying
would
to
make for a powerful weapon.
What game he's gonna play because his sponsors are not available. But he needs to tell people because nobody's gonna watch.
I mean, game don't really matter. It's DSP's reputation, which is shit.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what
I
kind
think
of
now
blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Bounties and look at the game.
No, that's wrong.
The fighting game doesn't really matter. World of Tanks, Donald Trump.
Can we agree
Simulator?
that the object that
I mean,
dealt
doesn't
the
really
fatal
matter,
blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Donald Trump simulator.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
No man's
If you
patron.
don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's
No
killer
man's
is
patron.
the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack. The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong!
Cox.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file,
while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
DSP got 2 luxury
The
cars.
why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
I mean, it would make sense for them to have
More
2 cars. I mean,
they
cat
all the specifics
would have a
of
car,
every
and
Genocide Jack
DSP would have
case
a car.
in
I mean, why
exceeding
would I be
detail.
so mad about that? I don't get it.
Again, I'm gonna say this. Why does that
According
guy
to the
always
file,
think
there
the
appear
main
to
guy
be
has
2
that
defining
creepy little hair?
characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
Sticking out fucking shit.
The first is that a
the
bloody
hair
message
pointer.
is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Ooblust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Yes.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Fucking cocks.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case,
fucking
the killer
P-Pope
suspends the body in a certain
fake
way.
news.
Yeah, P-Pope right now, I mean, he's lying on me,
The only
snit.
people who
Like,
know
I
about
haven't.
this are the higher-ups in the
I
police
have
department.
not. I have not.
However,
Given
Chihiro was most
Metalface
definitely suspended in the same
a
way.
tip during a rerun, right?
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Ack. That's a good act right there.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Hey. Oh, okay, I know.
Watch fucking 86 screenshots of that chick and put it there in your stream.
Now I
Get all those
understand.
Oh, the bitch are fake, bitch.
Is it because Genocide Jack...
I mean, Boraths just can't control themselves, you know?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too.
Boraths and Boraths, you know what I mean? That's the
They thought that the suspect might have...
first thing, you know?
What did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Stupid. That's why they're dumb, you know?
Okay.
That's what
But
DSP
still,
did. When
wouldn't
DSP
say
first
that about
played
Mr. Powers.
Danganronpa 2, he was like, whoa!
Perfectly acceptable.
Look at this girl. She's got big...
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body
They're coming
is
out
proof
of her
enough
shirt.
that she has a split personality.
First thing DSP looked at, so you know, that's just... I agree.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Holy shit! Hold on, what? I mean, I just like to reply on the detractors thing, you know, just saying put my 2 cents in there. But I didn't expect people to reply to me on this one.
Memology?
No, it's not somebody else.
She was acting funny, that's for sure.
After that, I posted that screenshot. That's on Memology's shit.
Don't go
and my reply was like,
adjectives to my
wow,
tone without
if you
permission.
two knew about this, you will be in trouble. Oh.
Yeah, get
and
banned.
some guy
To
replied, yeah,
mention, once she regained consciousness
a guy made
and
a
saw
reply saying,
Chihiro's
yeah, he's
body
making a
again,
YouTube video
she
about
was
it.
utterly
That's
calm.
gonna get reported to high hell.
In other words, within
Wait,
her is one
these people
personality
get in
that
trouble?
can't handle blood,
He's
and
gonna-
one that obviously can.
Because of the thing that he, you know, the screenshot that's on Memology, the chat log.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just
So when
trolling there,
Toko
you know?
trapped
I'm
herself
like,
in her
wow,
room,
if YouTube knew about
it's
this,
because she was
we'll be in
scared of
trouble.
Genocide Jack?
Oh, and his reply was like, yeah, he's making a YouTube video about it. That's gonna get reported to high hell. So saying you cannot force your subs to go to your Patreon and pay because you're watching
You can't
the
do that?
videos. No.
The reason she locked herself in
The
her
only
room
way he could
wasn't
do that
to keep
is
other people from getting in.
if
It was to keep her
the
other personality
videos
from
are
getting out.
only for
What?
the Patreons, you know, like say
Toko was afraid.
say I make a video,
afraid of the murderous
and
fiend inside of her.
I'll give
of
it all
killing
to my
even more
Patreons, and I can post it on YouTube, but it'll be only for my Patreons. Like put it on private.
Well, he's gotta stop milking his Patreons.
How can you
to
know
begin
all
with,
this?
so.
He has 200 Patreons, and out of
I
those
do
200,
believe you
there's
misunderstood
like
her.
3,300 people watching his YouTube videos, and he said that free ride is over.
What she's
these
trying to
two,
say
all the
isn't, how can you know all
Patreon,
this?
Twitch, YouTube.
No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Alright, this is a time where now I feel bad.
Last night, just
but at
before
this
Monokuma
moment-
gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
He needs to know
She
that
told
we are
me
trying to
a
help him
most
out. So he
interesting
won't be
story.
too bad, you know?
She
Yeah.
said a murderous fiend lived
Needs
within
a
her,
lot of
and
help.
she was afraid it could appear and attack at
He
any
needs a
time.
lot of help and can't give it to
And
him.
that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
Can't give it to him.
Isn't that right, Toko?
I'm just saying this.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself
Hopefully
to blame.
DSP
You came to
doesn't
me
get
with
another
your
snip
tragic
before
little
he
story.
plays Vice City
I didn't
tomorrow.
ask you to.
Because 2 times this week Vice City
This
got pushed
is
over.
the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
I mean, anybody say when a creator gives love to a comment or a reply or a big
Besides,
shout out
you
to fans,
broke your
and
promise
there's major
first.
respect. Phil just wants it without giving it
You
back.
said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let
Bro,
Genocide Jack
I mean,
kill anyone.
for me, you
But
know,
in spite of that promise,
you did your own study and you study your own shit. I studied my own shit back in school, and the little knowledge that I know about psychology, Phil's a greedy fuck.
Phil's a manipulator. He uses that business sense he has to manipulate people. So
He,
pretty easy.
He knows how to do it to kids.
Kept
He
my
knows how to
promise.
twist the kids' minds
go out
and
with
people
me.
that are weak in mind. So he'll attack them. He knows who to pick on. Because if
the
you
only
like
reason
say,
I promised.
you know how you do is you should go like,
how many times do I have to
okay,
tell you?
he's right. You know,
I
he got me
never
right.
said that.
But Phil would
But
flip
you
around and
weren't
say,
able to
I'm
do
right,
it.
they're
You
wrong.
just couldn't resist that rush you
But you'd
got
be
from
like,
killing.
You
Could
know,
you?
like, okay, but it's,
I tried.
You see,
I tried to control it.
You know, Tommy, right? You know how he's always acting stupid.
But your efforts were
so
useless.
then he's like, I'm always right and you're wrong, Rashawn. But I go like, wait, Rashawn is telling them the truth that he's acting like a complete buffoon.
The opening act is nearly
his ways
finished.
because it's
All that's left is to hear from the person in question.
Unless Senti's around.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that shit is crazy, bro. Because Phil needs psychological help, man. And if he doesn't get it, you started from the top, you're gonna end up way down below, man. And you're gonna fucking need to crawl back up, and that's gonna be hard.
Well,
Not a lot of people are gonna
Is
welcome
it me
you
you
back.
were hoping to see?
You know what? Well, that goes for the random snit Tommy says that has no context whatsoever.
Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Who knows why?
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name.
I just feel bad for the guy, man. I mean, I hope he changes his ways soon.
Never.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
He's never gonna change. Too far gone, man. He's a soap opera.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind,
Complete
sound
soap
in
opera.
murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Dark, as long as DSP needs to eat a lozenge in order to talk for hours at a time, he's never, ever gonna change. Never ever.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
It's the,
I mean, they just let this idiotic
tongue of kill.
bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
want to taste the Hope
This should
Seed
be
Fill.
enough to convince you. This murderous fiend
Hope Seed
is
Fill.
responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about genocide.
If Valerius was watching that, you know what he would say about that
secret
time,
like
right?
that came to light, Toko's life would have
Should say
undoubtedly been
something,
forever ruined.
Inappropriate, like some faga.
So she had a very clear motive
Always,
to
you
never
know.
have that
Or
side of
just
herself
like Donkey
exposed.
today when he said, "Come and suck my pussy." Gay. Wait a minute.
Interesting. Very, very,
Oh,
very
Shayla, I have not eaten any today, you know?
Sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm
There's
not
still
the culprit.
2 Oikos 000s in the fridge. Shayla
But I cannot imagine
asked me
anyone other than you
how
could
many
murder someone in such
Oikos
a
000
bizarre fashion.
yogurts have I eaten today, and
Maybe so,
I haven't
maybe so,
eaten
but
any.
nevertheless, it's the truth.
Have not eaten any.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
On the screen.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Yes, that's a great idea. I should use on top replica. Then again, I'd have to make this game borderless, which is, oh well. Anyway, first class trial will be good for that. Yeah. and Streamlabs is snip. So.
Actually, the new update made it better.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that snit out.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh,
Freaking Shayla. Is she supposed to go
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
The time for
what
the
more proof do we need?
What is this?
Give it up. You killed her.
Fucking Latin bullshit.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now.
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Are the methods of murder really
Completely
exactly
wrong.
the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Just thinking about the snorts in that DSP tries it right there,
I
parody.
think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and
And the
this
snorts, man. I got the snorts down pack, man. My snorts are as good as DSP's, man.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, good. Okay, this game is fucking loud. Okay. This game was loud as fuck.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Human garbage, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Okay. That wasn't right.
Shoot!
Fucking cocks, man.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Okay.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
I knew that.
According to the case file,
Definitely knew that.
They were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Come on, man, how was I supposed to know? That's fucking bullshit. That was correct! That was correct!
Yes!
Come on, man, stupid game.
Other murders. Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
It's a good one.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
There's some DSP commentary.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big Mac, a lot of American references
Listen
here.
up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Anyone who goes to McDonald's is a fucking asshat.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Being a silly fucking rockstar.
I got it!
Affiliated with Rockstar.
Chihiro was a girl?
Oh, the affiliate is awesome.
Oh. That'd be good if you were affiliated with Rockstar, though, because they can fix my fucking problem.
Right on the money!
Fucking lazy ass faggots.
What are you talking about?
Bertrand!
This is YouTube, man, I can say
In all the
that.
Genocide Jack cases,
can't.
all the
do you mean?
victims had something in common.
You can't?
No!
Oh. Cox. Cox. That's all I can say, Cox.
Well, as long as it doesn't go, well...
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction!
Yes, plus,
I know you didn't mean it as an insult, you mean it as a...
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Yeah, exactly. You know, like Eminem said, no one uses that word to mean homosexuality anymore.
What's wrong with you?
So...
It's normal insult, like saying
Boy-on-boy
dumbass.
fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Now, Weezo, shit, Cox, I didn't see his,
Now I'm on the fast track to becoming a
I
full-blood
didn't see his, comment, nice. How's it going?
So
Yeah,
since
you know,
Chihiro
this
was
is,
a girl and not an adorable little man.
Danganronpa Summer, yes.
Wouldn't a
Yes.
chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. It's the absolute reality of a one and only.
The tennis ball DSP act
We
left.
get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
this chick is crazy.
You still aren't any into school.
Are
Do
you
the
sure
act more.
about that?
Act laugh more.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't you gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I'll look at the chat. Hold on.
There's only 3 total snits
I
right now
have
anyway,
no
so.
idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it! The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Okay. Hey! Hey! Alright? You better put some respect on it, alright? Put some respect, you fucking snitch. Alright? This little tank fag, put some respect on the name.
Well, I'm watching a stream on Twitch. What the hell?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
And I'm watching your stream on the 4K
Nope,
TV, which I cannot even make a comment.
What? What?
Yeah, I'm watching it through the TV
You
app.
wanted to go to
And
the
I can't
girls'
make
locker
comments.
room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
Look at this fag. He's a
should
moderator and
naturally follow the
quote-unquote
locker room
can't
first.
make a
Is that
comment.
what you want to say?
A C-A-H-M-M-E-N-T comment. What a fag. Alright. All I can say is put some respect,
Hence why I said
the
we
hard
should check
K,
the girls' locker room.
on the game and the series.
Nothing
and
strange about that, I'd say.
All of Danganronpa. Alright. Now, let me answer Weezo's question. Alright?
On the contrary, there's something
Next
very
time I see you on CNR Little Tank, you're gonna get banned. Make sure I see you in the morning during the DM Stadium tournament. You're gonna get banned for the entire server to see. Alright, Little Tank? I got you.
Go ahead.
You're gonna get
Share
banned
with the rest
like
of the class.
sales. Alright?
You know what?
Alright.
I'll go in August and break my 4-week streak of not posting.
60. Anyway, let me answer Weasel's question. So, wait, I gotta clear my throat. Anyway, yeah, Weasel. So, you know, I chose the guy because, you know, he is trying to push the idea that this grill killed this grill when the grill really didn't kill that grill. So now he is being suspicious, and he could be the one that killed the real. Alright, so we gotta figure out if he killed the real or not. Why did he push it so hard? Because he wants to make this a very interesting trial. That's why. Yeah. Cox. Alright. Chest Tail Frisk. What a name. I tell ya. What a name. What a name. I'm pretty sure I recognize that name. Not sure if a CNR player has that name, but yes. Oh, so here we go. This is gonna be the truth flashback here. I hate the truth flashback so much because I don't really understand how to use it. But let's try to use the truth flashback here.
So, said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Undertale fan. Hey Weezo, I wasn't gonna ban you, man. I was gonna ban Lil Tank, not Weezo. Lil Tank's getting banned. But GG. Undertale fan of this RP. Do you play 5M too? They do RP. In 5M. Alright, so there are two possibilities here. I'm just gonna make the obvious one here.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting
Of course,
weird...
Byakuya would have to be wrong here, so I guess,
with the opportunity
gonna
to
try
check
that.
out the girls' locker room. That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Yeah, Sales, I mean, I kind of feel sorry for Sales these days, Weezo. I mean,
I'll tell you what's so strange
you know,
about that.
I know he's an idiot,
Because
but
up until we actually discovered the body,
you
we
know,
couldn't have known who the victim
you get banned
was.
3 times in a month, man. That is really, that sucks. It really
So
does.
your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Hey! Ek! What a faga.
That's a good answer, I must
What an
admit.
act right there. But yeah, GG Weezer, you got a Santa top hat. Nice. Nice. And Lil Tank, yep. Definitely getting banned when I see you on CNR. Unless you give me 100 million, you snithead. Sorwa Chikagao yo.
What's wrong? Is that it?
I tell ya.
Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sales,
Show
the
us.
pauser, a quitter, all that, you know.
And a crybaby.
And a crybaby.
Blames it on other people.
He lies and complaints.
What's
Hey!
the matter? You're not finished already,
might
are
be
you?
related to
There
DSP.
must be more to it.
Who? Oh, Sales?
There is.
Maybe.
I think.
It's a possibility. Sales could be
There is
DSP's
more to
long
it.
lost
Think about
nephew.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past
I
genocide
saw Sales
incidents.
a few months ago quit to avoid Purple Kush like 3 times, but I didn't do anything because Purple Kush is a cheater
The
anyway,
proof you're
so.
looking for is hidden in there.
Yeah, maybe I should just do the complete ack laugh, like ack. It's not DSP's real
The
laugh.
snort,
but,
the snort, the flams, and I forgot what else he does. Oh yeah, you have to snort your finger.
Oh yeah, he did that the other day. Not really sure, like, what the fuck do you smell his finger for, bro? Like, I don't get it. Laugh like a person. Damn, you call DSP not a person? Damn, holy shit. PG.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, he's wrong! Actually,
yeah, no,
I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
I definitely, am not very familiar with how you pronounce stuff in
Because,
Japanese.
you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Oh. The accent marks, is you.
Byakuya, you've used the extension
I love
cord
accent
in the
marks.
library more
Too
than
bad
once,
English has no accent marks. For the most part.
And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time?
Would English always have accent marks?
Went missing after the
If
murder.
anything.
And there's no way someone who uses
Well, where'd
that
you get that
extension
from,
cord as
Weasel?
much
I
as
mean-
you do wouldn't discover that fact.
I'm pretty sure I
must be the one who took the
don't
extension
have
cord.
a
I
porn
can't imagine
file.
any other possibility.
Ack.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is
EDP
something like
is streaming.
this.
Is the NFL
I
2K2?
killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then
I don't
hung
know
her
what
up and
this
wrote
is,
that
bro.
bloody message.
Oh, Chestel Frisk. I've actually
I
watched
intentionally
this
made it
game
look
before.
Like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Watched DSP play it last year, but
Is that about right?
so I know who killed everybody, but I don't know the or don't remember the you know, the class trial answers. But that was kind of funny. Yeah, Rashawn, he's playing a game he already watched. It makes no sense, but you know,
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
if you watch your game, then don't play it. I'm sorry, you know, don't look at it again for quite a long time.
Hell yes, that's what
Here's where
happened.
your replay value
So that's
is,
it,
you
right?
know?
Byakuya's the killer.
Like right now, I remember Danganronpa 2 was a lot tougher than this.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I got stuck in many places.
He's calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
The only game that is
Sorry, but could we hold on just a
anti-spoilers
second?
V3, you can't do that. But
I think
yeah.
we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
What? Okay, I don't remember what he even said.
I got it! You say you
there we
killed
go.
Chihiro in
Intuition.
the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
XD. Pornhub for a month.
Hey! Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
That is funny.
Come on, Makoto.
That is funny.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
I mean, Weasel, you know, I know that you mess with that, you know what I mean? But what?
The poster in the girls' locker room was...
Pray your hands.
Weasel likes training porn.
A picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Yes.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Right. That's some very, you know, creative names these days, huh?
Were totally fake.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Excellent names, I tell ya.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
You got Weasel, Phoenix Wright, and Chesttail Frisk. They,
So you're saying that maybe
it's like a CNR and a YouTube universe mashup.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Good.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Pink stain, yes.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Ace Attorney, I heard this game in Ace Attorney has some inspiration ties, I guess. What? What? Shoot. That's fucking stupid. That was right. Okay, so apparently I didn't read what I was supposed to. Excellent. It was moved. Well, the dumbbell was obviously moved, alright? Okay. Wait, what did I pick last time? I have no idea. I'm gonna assume I picked the carpet last. Yeah. So, the dumbbell's moved. Obviously. Ah, cocks, man.
Shoot!
Okay, so I've gotten to the DSP syndrome here of not remembering what I just did. Oh, okay, I think I understand, yeah, there we go.
I got it!
Yeah.
The
Come on, that was
girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed.
Come on! Come on! That was right!
In fact,
They were all right.
I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Yeah.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Oh, Jesus.
But why would anyone do that?
Well, Weasel,
To move the murder scene
pink
from
stains,
one
I'm
locker
sorry.
room to the other.
Pink
It's
in this
certainly
game
plausible,
signifies
don't you
blood,
think?
but obviously the, you know, the symbolism of a stain on a woman's face couldn't be passed up.
In order to completely
So
swap the
that's
scene of
why
the crime.
it's there. You know what I mean? Okay, the brown stain is
Bloodstained
of
poster
coffee,
and carpet were moved
alright?
along with the dead body.
It's a shit stain. Come on.
You know what? It's a coffee stain, alright? Coffee stain, okay? Coffee. But
I
yeah,
can certainly follow your reasoning, but
oh yeah, XXX. That's the symbolism, you know. That's the symbolism, you know. Pink stain, woman's face. Yes. It's actually blood, though. You know, the blood in this game is pink for whatever reason.
why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually,
Yeah.
an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Yeah, Phoenix Wright, I think I saw a video with the Ace Attorney thing, but I haven't
To get into the locker rooms, you
watched
have
it
to swipe your
in
e-handbook across the card
depth.
reader device.
And yeah, XXX. It's very weird. Yes, it's very weird.
Should have only allowed her
But you know,
access to the girls'
it's a
locker room.
tongue-in-cheek type thing.
She
You know,
had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
tongue-in-cheek.
Bro, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the thing at Chihiro being a boy is when I watched this last year with DSP, it was like, what? Chihiro's a boy? It's kinda, you know, surprising. Surprising.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Copulate.
It has the same music as the last ones. It's just recycled music. What the hell?
Alright, first of all, it is not recycled. It is, adjusted. Alright? It's adjusted.
Could Chihiro really
Alright.
She must have hacked her e-hand. She was the ultimate pro. I'm sure that would have been no.
No, I don't. She used the thing that. Huh? I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Adjusted.
No, that's wrong.
Also, Weezo, no, I don't have a grill. Alright? I have a grill, definitely not.
No,
Alright?
I don't think Chihiro used Leon's hand.
Yes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be defensive here, because that's what DSP would do. What DSP would have done is, DSP would answer that question with, now, you wanna know, huh? Get banned off Stream Shack.
Well, then,
Mind your own
yeah, I
business.
guess that'd be pretty
Something like that. No, that was a DSP impersonation, but
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave
no
up.
grill, no. But yeah.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against
And yes,
using someone else's handbook?
really weird time moment, yes.
Actually,
But you know, it's better to be weird than
It says nothing about
you know, shit. Better to be weird than boring, you know.
That person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
GG. Throwing the dollars at the strippers, huh? GG. Throwing the dollars.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
WTF.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said.
What?
She used her ultimate programmer skills
Weezo
and...
just called me a grandpa. What?
You can't fix it.
What?
The instant you open
I don't look
one
like a
eye,
grandpa.
security
I mean,
buzzer starts glaring.
I don't really got white hairs yet. I mean, I got a few white hairs, but not on my head.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It's really a shame I didn't stream V3 on SnipTube. I really should have.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Alright, GG chest tail frisk. Hope you enjoyed the first half of the class trial and all that. I mean, have a nice night and all that, you know. Listen here, Weezo, alright? I bet you don't even have facial hair, Weezo. Ooh.
I agree with you, though.
Destroyed.
I think you're on the right track.
It sounds like Weasel's not trusted to be around in Discord.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and
Weezo
that's what you've got to say?
I think he's inside Shadi's
There's
Discord,
no way
right?
she could get in the boys' locker room,
International
right? So
Autism HQ
Why are you
Discord.
so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry.
Come on, Weezo,
This'll make the
gotta
whole trial more exciting.
grow some
I'm
facial
sure
hair,
that thought must
bruh.
please you.
You ain't a man until you got facial hair, bruh.
It'll make things more exciting?
BMUK, yeah.
Well, alright then. I declare it
BMUK,
official
well, you know,
trial recess.
I don't know what happened to BMUK, but I guess, you know what they say.
For real?
If you're starting to bald and all that, if the balding is too bad, you know what I mean? You might as well shave it all off, you know? I guess that's what happened to BMUK.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations.
Either that, or you should have,
So,
you
shall
know,
we go?
paid attention to those commercials on TV to regrow your hair, you know? Because, as Snoop Dogg said, or someone else said, yeah, wait a minute. Once you notice your hair is gone, it's too late.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Religious
Very
grounds.
well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura,
No.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Intrusion, the CNR player.
Be sure
Dead
to
grills
check her
don't say
entire
no.
body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Well, I guess you'll figure out.
Her entire body?
Dead grills
I know you
don't say
that,
no, but dead.
What?
Yeah.
This
dead, yeah.
is. What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was
This
actually
may
a
be the
Interesting.
weirdest
Thank you for confirming this fact.
story snit of this game's series.
What? You're joking, right?
Is it still the second-class trial thing?
Yes.
I wouldn't joke
Oh
about
shit, he's gonna turn
this.
Super Saiyan!
Ben,
Super Saiyan impression.
it's really true?
Yeah, she was about to turn Super Saiyan.
Chihiro was a guy?
Yes! There you go.
Oh, what? You guys didn't
Yes.
know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
You found Lean's dead body.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Oh my god. Tell you, man, Lean was a huge trainee. Like, he was an OG trainee back then.
Had killed him.
We found Lean's dead body. Oh
Yoko
my god.
wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Holy shit.
Remember when Lean was talking to me, and then one day I say hi to her, to him, and his response was,
Does make things
"Sorry, I
much more
can't talk to you guys
exciting.
because my husband will be mad. I'm a rat."
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back
Fucking
to
Lean,
the
man.
trial.
That guy really had a problem.
This was back on the Cusa days.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting.
Fucking
Now
Lean,
then,
man.
let's resume the class trial.
Fucking Lean, man.
We've all just learned of
His
the
husband
shocking
is
revelation
going
that Chihiro was
to
actually a
get
boy.
Jesus.
Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is,
You know, Lean in
Chihiro
that
was not
fake
a
server,
girl,
right? I think
but a
Lady
boy.
Eagle was a moderator or admin on that server, and Lady Eagle
Well,
is a guy too, so.
And because
Yeah,
the victim
Lady
was male,
Eagle
he
was-
would have had
is a
no
guy.
problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
oh, so
Assuming
Ricard
his
is the guy,
handbook
guys.
did,
so
in
don't-
fact, list his gender as
don't
male,
let that voice
then
fool you.
yes, that would be true.
Yes, Ratcrat is definitely a
Of
guy.
course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer
Yeah,
could have
Phoenix,
easily
right,
used
but,
Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Even, I mean, you could probably guess that at the beginning, but
Boys' locker room?
I remember watching DSP play this, and I had
still
no
don't
idea
understand the motive for
until
moving the body, but
that scene.
Yes,
So I
that
was
does
like,
seem
damn,
plausible.
you know, it's really a mindfuck,
Well,
you know?
I must admit, I
Oh,
did find it rather odd.
Takada could just hide that snit in plain sight.
I knew he felt a little off. There was
Excuse
a
me,
certain
hide that in
incongruity
plain
to his
sight.
female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing.
Okay, check this out. I don't know if
solving
this
the
is some
mystery.
guy that made a reply to
The way he's acting,
text on Twitter.
it makes it seem like it doesn't have
I don't
anything to do
know
with it.
how he doesn't understand that Curse, YouTube, and Google fired his
And you
ass.
think that might be because
It was a mutual
doesn't have
agreement.
anything to do with
You're
it?
you were fucking fired. Instead of finding employment,
Plus,
he's
the evidence he left
doubling
behind
down
was a
on
little
begging.
too... How can I put it?
I mean, DSP, you know, does
He consciously chose to use the extension cord,
exaggerate
knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least,
a lot.
that's how I see it.
You know, mutual agreement
And
dropped.
Byakuya.
You know,
When you found out the
DSP
murder
lies
took
so
place in the boys'
much.
locker room,
Everybody
it
would
seemed
just
to
say,
rattle
you
you.
know, Curse dropped him.
And then again, when you
Right
found out
away,
Chihiro
you know,
was actually a guy,
and DSP's like, oh, I don't need Curse.
if you really were the killer,
Yet he
that
is
stuff wouldn't have had
getting
any
mad
effect on
about
him.
DSP gaming and shit, and not talking about
So that's
Leanna's
your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more
sense account.
concrete reasons, but it's fine.
The AdSense account
I
was
guess I'll
hers.
mark it as correct
So she
for the
finally
time being.
reported it about it.
on the
Mark it as correct?
Okay, you're gonna make money off somebody else's
He's
fucking
right.
account.
I am not the culprit. I just
I think
happened
his
to
video's
come
up.
across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
gotta see
Are
Pain
you
the Week come
fucking
back.
with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important.
Necrophilia alert, necrophilia alert. Content ID, content
Now
ID.
then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Let me see if I could find KO Gaming.
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Nah, 3 hours ago. No Man's
Any
Sky
doubt
next,
whatsoever,
part 1.
we need
This
to
needs
explore
be
every
somehow.
possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
DSP Gaming. Let's see what's his last video here.
Let's
Vice City
discuss
and
this
more
all as a
continue
group
to
one
this.
more time. We still have to
974 views.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Well, Phoenix Wright, you know, I know who did it. You know, I know who did it. You know, yeah.
I got it!
Yeah. Let's see, how long have I been playing this? 72 minutes.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw
Definitely,
the victim
dude.
at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
I think they're getting closer to,
yes, I did see him.
what's going on here.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Nakahara knows about this.
On the...
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed
Still
off
odd
to
for
exercise.
them all to refer to him as a him. I'm sorry, a male.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when you said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted
Yasuhiro
whoever
said
he was meeting
something
with
smart.
very much.
Oh, shit.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Ooh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Yeah, I watched both
Knowing what we
the,
know, I can't even guess.
the game and then
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
a few months later the anime too. That's kind of watered down though.
Huh? You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
They really went from way off base to on base with this snip.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
That's probably
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
a flashback to the snip.
He picked that tracksuit because It matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause
the blue is what I'm supposed to hit.
I have a
Not
white
sure,
tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
So next week, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it!
You picked that?
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, the killer was wearing
the same blue tracksuit as him?
Okay. Oh wait, it's probably not a true flashback. It's probably not a true flashback. Oh, okay, I got it. Alright, I got it. I understand now.
Shoot!
I fully understand, alright? I just misremembered, you know?
Chihiro was headed.
He was on his way. So next we have. Why did he choose this?
What do you mean, this?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing
the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong!
I hate true flashbacks, they put snit into my head that doesn't really
Mondo. What did you just say?
Apply. Truth flashbacks suck. They suck.
What'd I say?
They really do. I hate them.
When Celeste
Terrible.
testified a few minutes ago,
I'm glad they took him out in
said,
B3.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue?
Huge
Before
jack.
you began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
Strong ack.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes.
Well, they got Sam. The San Andreas Mafia has been found out.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility! Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
Mondo, dumb as dirt, like no rules.
Focus on the tracksuit rather than obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Dumb as dirt.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
It's a good one.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, Phoenix Wright, you know. Chihiro had to look at the strongest person, you know, and aspire to be the strongest person in Stronghold.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez,
dude, I didn't do anything.
Just get up and walk away?
It did it by itself.
Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Cox. So I didn't get far yet.
Shoot! I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Shit, Cox.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I wish they used this class trial music a lot more.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one
Danganronpa 2,
especially. Bro.
It's not fucking recycled, alright? Alright? Tell him, Phoenix Wright. Tell him, Phoenix Wright. Tell him that the music in every Danganronpa is adjusted, not recycled, alright? Tell him, Phoenix Wright, alright?
Sure, maybe I let that slip.
Who wants to get that ass bang,
anyone
huh?
what the weak point actually was.
What are you, low-tier god?
But if the
Get that ass
handbook is
banned.
supposed to never break, and 2 of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a
I'm
necessary
here. Who
piece of
wants to get
information
their
if
ass
we want
banned?
this to be a fair trial.
You ain't low tier,
If
God.
I tell
You're
you,
a biscuit.
and someone else decides to copy it, that
You're a
would be
biscuit
very not
with a porn
good.
stash.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbook?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands, but you're
Don't
sure
you remember the
you
clip?
won't
I
follow
mean, Ozzy
their
used it a lot.
Then
Android,
allow me to make a
iPhone,
special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow
Sauna's from
pushed
Finland.
directly onto your skin, you'd definitely
what?
get
Finland.
fried.
You know, Finnish people love to go to the sauna or some shit.
Air would get blown away.
I thought Finnish
why we
people will
make
stay inside the house and then
when
get the
you
sun.
move around.
That's true. I don't know if you noticed, but there are a lot of Finnish players
So when
that
you're
are,
in a sauna, make sure
you know,
to keep
noticing
nice
and showing off how hot it is in Finland right now, because, you know, it's usually a cold-ass, boring, I'm sorry, cold-ass country.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
They kind of feel like DSP. Like, remember when DSP said there was a heat wave in Seattle? It was 80 degrees? 80 degrees is a heat wave, yeah?
Yeah. If we found the victim's
That's
head
kind
in
of
the
what...
sauna,
That's kind of what Finnish people are
then the killer must
doing
have been
right now.
purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
What? The video got taken down that quick?
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone,
DSP
right?
video.
Of what?
Indeed.
Talking about
Quite
Patreon
the
and all that
mystery.
shit.
Did he delete it or did he take him down?
What if they found out
I don't
by
know.
accident?
Somebody Laughing Archive says with him lashing out at his
What do you
YouTube
mean by
viewers today. I'm guessing he did get an email from
What if
Google
the
and
killer
they
took
told him
their
to
own
fuck
handbook
off.
into the sauna, not knowing its weakness?
Nothing
And it
you can
broke.
do.
Video, they're saying vid is up.
They
Apparently
realized
down
it
the
was
rabbit
broken,
hole
of course,
I go.
and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew
The guy
they
who
had
makes
an
the
easy way to
rabbit hole
dispose of
videos already made a video about him though. So he's already in the rabbit hole.
I won't say it's not
No,
possible.
I think they gotta make
who would've
another
done
one.
something like
The
that?
news is not good. It's very grim.
I don't know of
AdSense
anyone
has
who
responded
took
to
their
my
handbook
appeal, and
into the
YouTube support
sauna.
says they can't do anything
might know
until
someone who
AdSense
did.
responds. They ignore me. Things are grim.
Seriously?
When it comes to me and my presence
I
on
think the one who may have
YouTube, 8
taken
years
their
of work,
handbook into the sauna
that
was...
I cannot monetize.
Huh? Oh. Wait. What? Okay. It's him, right? Yeah.
Check this out. How insufferable
Fox,
is DSP in real life right now? He must be driving Cat crazy right now. And oh wow, right now. Oh yeah, right now. And good, she signed up for this. This is your life now, Cat. Enjoy. And then
Here's
somebody
my
said she can hop in the fancy ass Subaru
Mondo,
and spend the night
your
at
handbook
a
got
hotel
broken in
if
the
it's that
sauna,
bad.
didn't it?
With the escort?
What?
Hashtag save the escort.
Why do you keep accusing him?
Hold it.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Yeah, he put the video up. Alert, my future and on YouTube.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school
as
uniform
a 10-year content creator on
but
YouTube,
little did he
I
realize
never faced
he'd also
the
left his
issue
handbook
like
in
this.
one of
If
his
you're a
uniform
fan of mine,
pockets.
you want to see me continue to create daily
And when it
gaming
was all
content
over,
on the
Mondo
this website,
discovered that taking
please
your
watch
handbook
this
into the
video.
sauna
And
could
after you
easily
do, please
destroy
set up and support my efforts in one way as the others below. Mux, wow, dude. He actually pinned his Patreon, PayPal, and merch.
I don't accept this. Show
It's
me the proof.
the triple whammy, yeah. Alright, Crixley Films. I already know the secret. Okay. I already know the secret. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
I don't remember what these are.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
So.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken,
Alright, so Mondo's gotta be wrong
that
here.
what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Or does it?
See?
Cox.
Look!
Does his work? Oh, I mean, it's not Leon. No, definitely not Leon. No.
Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test Makoto's. If what he says, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's then that proves that what
well, my goddamn
handbook works just fine.
Well, Crixley Films,
Mondo, the handbook.
I've already done Danganronpa 2, but, you know, maybe one day I'll, replay it, because I don't have the first 3 class trials on this channel, so,
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Plus, YouTube seems to be a lot better than Twitch. Twitch sucks.
Yes. That was in the main hall.
You.
Isn't that one actually yours?
But yeah, I think enough time has passed to the point where I don't remember anything in Danganronpa 2 anymore.
What the heck are you talking about?
Possibly.
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually
it's not
worked.
recycled. Tell him, Crixley Films. Crixley Films, tell Lil Tank here that the music, the class trial music,
somebody wants to get that ass thing?
in the Danganronpas are not recycled, they are adjusted. Alright?
Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never
Kirigiri,
should have broken.
Kyoko's about, you know what I mean?
It is recycled. It's
The
just a little.
punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
That's what adjusted means, fam.
So then, the broken handbook in
But
the
it's still
main hall
recycled music.
is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
If they're dead.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
Crixley Films. It's pretty, kind of sucks that Kyoko's not in, Ultra Disparity Rails.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation
So I
of
think,
the rules.
anyway.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
Yeah, exactly. See, Little Tank? The music was revised series by series.
I'm happy to admit I made a
Alright?
mistake.
Game by game.
But
Alright? So it was, adjusted.
Same old shit, just fucking different thing. No, I don't want to subscribe to him.
What's wrong, bro?
DSP?
Come on, tell him he's
Yeah,
wrong.
I tried to click on his profile.
You
It's telling me
are
I'm
wrong.
subscribing.
You
Fuck
have to
that.
be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the
Nah.
beginning?
Fucking.
That way,
Oh yeah,
Probably
he
not.
posted
become clear.
alert. My
And we'll all
teacher.
see if I was right or wrong.
Cox.
He's begging for money.
It's DSP for you. It is DSP for you. Alright, this one first, obviously. Yes. The poster with the pink blood, yes. Shit, Cox.
Recycle music.
Okay, well, you're right. This is the exact same. It is the exact same. You're right. This one. Okay. But, he's still a punk. Gotta save the eyes. Yes. Shit, Cox. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the poster? Ah. Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm gonna do these next. What the hell is this? I have no idea. He went to the sauna. Yes. Okay. What happened to it? I have no idea what this is. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Well, I guess I'll use it then, but I don't know what the hell that is. Took something from the locker room. Yep. Cox. Wait a minute. I already used that. Why did I put that? Okay. So this had to be taking off the poster, right? This is taking the poster off. And this is putting the poster on, right? I don't, this doesn't look, it looks out of place, I don't know. Cox, man. I'm pretty sure the rest of these don't apply. I mean, it could be this. Let me just try something. I'm pretty sure I got a few things wrong here, but let's not waste any more time.
Killer is you.
Hey.
First, let's take a look back to before.
Hey. Harry Thompson, all right? All right. You okay? You better shut your ass up. All right. A little tear, God, yeah.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yeah. Hey, Crixley Films, I mean, the closing argument song is the best one.
Was a blue tracksuit.
Alright, here I come with the
Get that ass band. Get that ass band.
Oh, wait, did he call you
bag in hand, Chihiro headed out.
Space exclamation point, yeah. Harry Thompson just called me
No, I'm not gonna ban him for that.
What?
She made her way to the locker room. Specifically, the boys' locker room.
What?
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
That's correct, yeah.
Simple.
On a roll.
Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Yeah.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
What? Absolutely wrong. Alright, Little Tank, make sure you get banned on August, bro.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell.
Alright, see you at Crixley Films. Hope you enjoy the 90% mark of the class trial.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
The Borat killer.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the
could I be 100% here?
First,
do I have no mistakes?
The then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Rantaro? Yeah, I didn't notice that.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Next to the book stand. Haha, yes.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
One of the girls' locker room.
Stumbling on the crime scene,
very nice.
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a
No man's
grisly
patron.
message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together
I
this
think
facade,
I 100%'d it.
the killer, having already disposed
got
of
it all
Chihiro's
right.
bag and other belongings, arrived at the
So
site.
the one that died is a tranny, right?
There, they plan to destroy the last piece
In
of
our
evidence.
terms, yes. In
Chihiro's
our
handbook.
terms. Yeah. In our terms, Chihiro was a training, yes.
And
Dude,
just
I
as
got
the
it all
killer
right.
expected, the steamy song was enough to ruin the electronic
I
gadget.
got it all right. Very nice.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the
I got
heat
it
of the
all
sauna.
right.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Yes, the one who died is
That's
indeed
how it all played
a
out.
trainee. In internet's, you know.
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
A lot went by there.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah!
Yeah.
Where's your evidence?
Where's your evidence? Evidence, partner.
Evidence? You need proof!
Put the proofs in the complaint topic on the CNR forums.
You can't pin any of this on him!
I was very bad at the bullet time battle in the first class trial. Prepare to see complete fail with this snit. This is a very good mini game that I'm gonna destroy and botch. Because I can't concentrate with snit. Not clickbait. Yes. Taka's not gonna be the same after this snit. Alright, time to botch this bullet time battle. Yes, excellent.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! Show me some evidence!
Is that it? Oh,
This should prove it.
It's only one. Alright.
If my thinking so far is right,
That wasn't too bad. I didn't destroy that very badly, huh? Yeah.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
I was better in the first class trial. I kind of screwed up in the first class trial, but
in which case, we can just
can't handle the
each
negative
of our
snip.
handbooks right now.
Yeah.
Once we do
It's
that,
like now.
we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Ah, that's it, huh? Not even an in-class trial explanation. Yes. Or wait.
Bro,
Okay.
what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or
Nice
the
trial, very nice.
totally wrong one?
Yes.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Very nice.
What?
And also, for the punks still watching, I hope you read fast, because, you know, I am not... I'm not a normal streamer, you know, so you gotta read fast. I don't read. Yes. Just need to get to the execution, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a very, very, very long explanation here. Wish if Rackrat was here, Rackrat would complain and complain
What is this?
about how this would be drawn out.
Now then. Actually...
Wow, that's the DSP way to do it. Hit the B button. Yes. Excellent. Great screenshot. Yes. I have no idea what DSP said about this. This was, this is so weird, dude.
Weak, 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 weak.
Well, of course I don't want to disrespect the storyline here. Or, disrespect the premise. This is the furthest that, Spike Chunsoft could go in 2010.
Hey, What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Fella, just like play too hard. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because...
Shitcocks.
I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Hey,
Here comes a second half of a long explanation. Very nice.
I just... Don't fuck with me!
What that? What that? Trying to make a DSP reference there, I couldn't.
I just...
There's Buddy. Shot the Buddy from Las Venturas. Actually don't remember this explanation. Feels pretty new to me, honestly. I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But... I want to change.
You piece of... What?
Piece of shit.
What?
Huh?
What? What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Dead is dead. Dead is Ed Nettie.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep.
There we go. Finally, we got the punishment time. Yes. You can see a freeway in this snip.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. I mean, you get the entire story just like that. I mean,
ridiculous.
nice,
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
what a plot line.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Well, sit back and see the Dead is Deadness. Dead's Dead. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Spin the wheel of fortune. Oh, it's a freeway. Yeah, a modified freeway. I think they could have done without the hula hoop, honestly. Oh, his body disintegrated. His body disintegrated. Yankee Fred, yes. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. I caught it. Well then. There it is. The punishment time has been done, and that is the relevant part of this class trial. And that.
What is this?
Naturally.
Hey. However...
What?
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
What?
Well...
That's right.
I see.
But...
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed. Hey.
What's this?
You...
Alright, buddy, yeah, you have a great day. See if you're gonna be there at the DM Stadium tournament in whatever time it's gonna be. Yes.
What?
Damn. What the heck?
That's a good one. It's a good one. Yes.
Ooh, how exciting!
That's enough. In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up!
Well, that's gonna do it for the class trial stream. DSP cough. And it's best to end it while New World Order is still on. Yes. Make sure I save doubly. As DSP would say, even though we're not on Twitch, thank you for your cheer, subs, and tips. Okay. Even though you can't do that here. But it was nice to see the Danganronpa fans from YouTube and Crazy Bob's players in whatever capacity coming out here to clash and combine. So yeah, that was cool. That was great. And we'll see you next time for whenever the third class trial is here on whatever this is that is dead. Rip in peace.